there, welcome to my channel, Maze's Life, where I'm terrible at managing money, but trying to get better. So with today's video, I wanted to go over my 2025 spending plan. If you don't know what a spending plan is, I can link the videos that I did for my 2024 spending plan down below, as well as the creator that I got this from, which was Personal Finance with Layla, Debt Over It. But this spending plan is to give me a bird's eye view of how I'm going to budget my money month to month over the course of an entire year. Alright, so there are some changes that I made from the 2024 spending plan because I have learned a lot from that spending plan, and I have learned a lot on how I budget. But I do also recognize that I'm still learning and I will still need to adjust and change my budget month to month as well as even year to year in this case. So at the top, I will be tracking my net income. So that's my income after taxes and after my health deductions, but it is my income including my retirement contributions. And then here it'll have the total year-to-date net income once it's all added up at the end of the year. Then here on the left-hand side I have my expenses, and so these are the categories that I plan to spend money in. I'm not going to go too much into it, but I will just briefly explain that these are my subscriptions, and I'm keeping them the same amount that I spent last year, which was $20 roughly. My personal and beauty section, so I'm lowering the contribution that I plan to make for this year because, one, I'm going to try to implement having some low spend months. Two, I will not be buying professional work clothes. I did that last year and I spent almost $500 in a single month. And then three, now that I no longer have a roommate, I will no longer be getting that extra income, nor will I need to get out the house to decompress, so I will not be getting my hair or facials done either. With parking and work, so I'm going to increase this category due to going to school. I want to take 3 classes at a community college to help further my career. Then I have my renters and car insurance. I'm increasing that slightly due to inflation. I'm increasing my utilities slightly, but to be even with last year. My SMUD is my AC and electricity bill, so I'm going to slightly lower that, even though I went over last year, but that is due to me not going to be at home as often, and then also with me not having the roommate that I need to compensate for. Then my phone plan I am decreasing because I'm getting on a cheaper plan. My fun category, I'm going to keep it the same as last year because I am trying to pay off debt, but also still live my life and enjoy my 20s. My household expenses I will be increasing due to getting a cleaner once a month at most. I'm not exactly sure how I'll be able to afford that, but it's something that I want to be able to start budgeting to afford. My Wi-Fi and electronics category is going to be lowering because I have no plans on getting a new computer, but I also have plans on getting a cheaper phone case. Instead of once a year buying from OtterBox, I will just buy a cheaper phone case from the phone store that I have here locally. My gas, I'm going to increase it due to inflation. Gifts, I'm increasing because I'm going to 2 weddings and I wasn't even on budget last year. My food out category, I'm keeping it the same as last year for the same reason as the fun category. My church and tithing, I'm going to keep it the same as last year. Then my applied to debt, so this is one of the expenses that's changing drastically from last year, so this is applied to debt. So I'm decreasing this due to not doing the velocity rolling debt method anymore. For my budget, I'll still be doing it for my credit card spending, but not for my budget. But then also, I want a more accurate representation of what actually gets applied to debt and not what goes to debt and interest. Then my savings, I am not saving anything, so I'm focusing on debt in 2025. My car maintenance, I'm going to increase it due to smog check and then my car getting older and possibly needing more work done. Travel, I do want to go on a road trip this year, so I'm budgeting for that road trip. Then for my cats, I'm going to decrease due to cheaper litter and different food options, but I may change that because I do want my cats to start going to the vet more regularly. Then for my groceries, I'm going to increase that slightly due to inflation. My health, I'm going to lower as well. My rent, I'm going to increase because I expect for my rent to go up when my lease is over in May. My retirement, I'm going to increase due to getting a promotion, and that's going to increase my retirement contribution because I contribute 7% of my income. Then cash, that was something that is also new for this year. I want to start tracking the money I take out on the ATM because previously I was tracking taking the money out and then I would spend it here and there and not necessarily know where I got the money from. So instead this year, the moment I take the money out, whether I plan to spend it soon or in a couple months, it will be deducted from that month's expenses. Then this is interest payments. This is also new. And this is going to be the interest that I get charged back on the debt that I have. It's new this year because I want a more accurate debt payoff as well as a more accurate budget and spending plan. Then lastly, my financial expenses are for expenses, and then any expenses that involve me budgeting. So if I need to get a financial planner, but then also for taxes, because I did not pay any federal income tax on my second job last year. And so I may owe. So that's just me budgeting for that. Then you can see here, these are the amounts that I plan to spend in these corresponding categories. And then once I reach that goal, it's going to total here. So I'll need to put a function like equals sum, and then there. So then I will do something along the lines of, say I spent $6 this month, $5 that month, another $5 that month, let's say $4 in October. You can see year to date, $20. You can see the totals at the end of the month. They are brought down here for those end of month totals, and then there I can check my income to make sure that my total expenses for the month do not exceed my total net income for the month. And then I can see where I am on track for my goal, so 20%. That means I'm on track for 100% of my goal already completed for the year. Then this will equate to this amount here with my net income. But that's not quite filled out just yet. So, this should be in 3. Yeah, but that is not. Let me just put an amount here just so you can see. Alright, so I spent 400% more than what I made. That's how that will add up. And then they'll all total again down here as well. Alright, so that is the breakdown of my 2025 spending plan. Sorry for the rain if you can hear that in the background. It has been raining the past several days. But Thank you for watching and following along if you stayed to the end of the video. I'd love to have you join this financial journey with me, so hit subscribe, click the like, and leave a comment down below if you would like. My next video will be out tomorrow, and if you have any advice for me whatsoever, please leave it down below, as I would greatly appreciate it. But other than that, thank you, and until then, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.